Galot Hill and the cable car. Now we'll go back to the old city. On the way, we will drive next to the landside walls of Constantinople. And also I'll show you a couple more stuff on the way. Roughly it will take 30 minutes from here. Of course it will be less if there's no traffic. But I haven't seen a single day without traffic in this city. So you can have a view to the walls, but I'll give you information after we climb up to the hill, because for a parapet you cannot see it. Siege, the Ottomans buried their fallen to the graveyard on the right too, and Turkish Republic still uses it. And on the left you can see the old city walls are from 4th century AD, constructed during the period of Emperor Theodosius II. And Eastern Romans built one of the strongest walls in history, because these walls protected the city more than 1000 years. Between 4th century and the second half of the 15th, no army could touch the city because of the strength of the walls. And Eastern Romans didn't build only one set of walls here, they built 3 sets of walls parallel next to each other, and each wall was 4 meters thick. Total thickness was 12 meters because the walls are next to each other. In addition to all of that, they dug in front of the walls, so there were pits filled with water, which made soldiers' job harder. Soldiers carrying heavy equipment, armored soldiers, couldn't go through those waters. And also it prevented simple siege equipment from getting closer to the walls. like ropes, ladders, siege towers and hooks. And it was impossible to conquer the city before the invention of cannons and gunpowder, because older siege equipment like ballistas, catapults, trebuchets weren't enough for these walls. And this is not the actual size of the walls though, because over the centuries the ground elevated 10-11 meters. So half of the walls are buried underground now. According to historians, first wall was 12, second wall was 16, third wall was 22 meters high. That's why it was so hard to conquer Constantinople. And also there are 106 defensive towers like this on the left, which helped a lot. So many civilizations tried to conquer this city. It got sieged several times, but until the 15th century all the sieges failed because of the strength of the walls and because of the experience of the Eastern Romans. And the Ottoman Empire sieged the city. Right now we are going to the south until we see the Sea of Marmara. We'll go that direction, then we will take a turn to the old city. You will see the seaside walls of Constantinople too. Alright, on the right you can see the Sea of Marmara, and I mentioned about the anchorage point of the ships. This is it. That's why there are many ships waiting for 6 p.m, waiting for the direction of traffic to change. Afterwards they will sail one by one, and mostly the countries of the world are trading with Black Sea countries, so they have to use Bosphorus. There's no other way, and we share Black Sea with the countries, actually entire South. And there's traffic on the left lane because of an entrance of a tunnel. One of the underwater tunnels of Bosphorus goes down under Bosphorus, comes up in the Asian side, and some so-called smart people doesn't want to wait in the queue. They are coming from the right lane and then they are trying to turn to the left lane. That's why there was traffic under the bridge. That's why we avoided going under. Soon you will see the entrance of the tunnel. That was the last entrance to the tunnel. Tunnel's lane actually. The tunnel is a little bit ahead of us. You can see the entrance of the tunnel on the left now, the metal arches. This one is called Avrasia or Eurasia, a mixture of those names of the two continents. There is secondary tunnel just like this, that's called Marmaray. That's for the subway. Both tunnels are parallel. And the Blue Mosque on the left, on the hill, which will be the drop-off point of this tour. So soon we will finish our program.